Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. And today is sort of a little revisit to when I made these little Halloween treat holders with you back at Halloween time. And people loved these because they were very economical, because we managed to get 6 of these from one 12 by 12 sheet. So they were perfect for handing out a trick or treat and things, just for putting small little treats in. And I saw people make these for different occasions. Even I made some for a crafting workshop I did for Cool Cats Crafts. And I did a whole bowl of Life's a Bowl of Cherries. And I think they went down pretty well. So I was handing them out there. But people wanted larger ones. So I've had a little play with some measurements to see if I can make some larger ones. Now, of course, Halloween is long gone. So I'm going to be looking at making some Christmas ones using Letters to Santa. So this was my practice one. As you can see, it's a lot bigger. So these are perfect for your fun size or your treat size. Chocolates, little bags of Maltesers, things like that. Little bags of Haribos. I do like Haribos. So perfect for larger ones. So we're going to start off by making this square one. So instead of the 12 by 12, we're going to make the most out of 8 by 8. And I know 8 by 8 pages are nice and easy to find Christmassy pads. So you can make some really quick last minute crackers just using an envelope punch board. And well, I'll need a trimmer because I need to trim off the edge. So let's start by trimming this down to 8 inches. Of course, if your paper's already 8 by 8, you can skip this step. Right. So now I've got to decide which way round I want my cracker. So let me just grab my scoreboard. So you're going to be scoring your edges down this way. So that would be the way your cracker goes. So if you wanted it where your patterns go vertically up, you would need to put it in that way. I think I'm going to go, I'm going to go this way. So we're going to do a 4-sided cracker first. And to make this, I'm going to be scoring at 1.5, 2, and 2.5. Then rotate it around 180 degrees and repeat. So 1.5, 2, and 2.5. Now, if you wanted to make these ends shorter, you could just start at 1. But the important step here is wherever you start, you jump 1/2 inch and you jump 1/2 inch. Then rotate it the other way around, and we're going to go at 1 7/8. So that's 2 inches and just back 1 notch. 3 3/4. So 3, the black ones, 1, 2, 3. 5 5/8. So 4 is 1/2 8. So halfway is 4. Next notch. So 5.5 and then 1 extra notch. And 7.5. So that's all my scoring done. And I'm just going to fold those 4 score lines inwards to make sort of a cylinder, but a straight-sided cylinder, so it's not quite a cylinder. What would you call it? Not a cube. And then the ones where you flipped, you've got your middle ones. So that's the middle of your cracker. And then the next line comes up into a valley. So you've got a mountain and a valley, and then another mountain to finish. Oh, I think I've created my own score line there. So mountain, valley, I missed it there, and mountain. There we go. And same on this side. Let me just check I've got my score lines. Yes, I have this time. Valley and a mountain. So you've sort of got two valleys each side of your main panel. And then, of course, you've got them going that way. So the next step now, oh, I've got to fold that last one, that 1 inch. That's an important one. So with this bit now, I can cut these pieces off. So I'm going to keep that first flap. It's hard to tell. So this is my 1/2 inch at the end. And this is the start of my cracker. There's my mountain. So I'm going to cut that into a flap. And then cut that notch out. And do the same on this side. So there's my mountain. So I can cut that. Cut that. And chop it out. So I've just cut away those pieces. And just fold it. Let's bring our envelope scoreboard, or punch board. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is line up the edge of my paper with 2 inches here and punch. I can flip it over and repeat 2 inches. And now fold the first flap over. So I'm punching this time through both layers. Flip over. You could just do one side and then one side. And this one. Flip it over. There we go. And then just the last one, we're folding over those little 1 inch bits, a 1/2 inch bits. I'm going to punch just through that single layer. There we go. So there's our waste pieces, which we can get rid of. And now we've got two sort of sides here and two sides there. So we're going to fold it into the middle. And we're going to put some tape. So nice, strong. I've got the Cool Cat Sticky Paws, which is very strong. Definitely strong enough to hold the cracker together because it holds albums together. I'm going to keep it in half and then bring that edge over on top. So you've now got, when you push these together, your cracker. So that's nice, easy. I did have some baker's twine. The only thing I thought was it was a bit bright compared to the vintage look. So what I have got is I've got black wax cord, which is a bit too dark. I have got brown, but I've recently moved house and I can't find it. I also can't find my cream ribbon. My ribbons are still in storage somewhere. So what we're going to do is so I thought I'd do it. I use this tea dye ink to just give it a little bit of a distress, just to tie it in a bit. But I've also got the Graphic 45 red ribbons. So let's have a look if we can sort of give that a little bit of a distressed look as well, just to tie it in a little bit more. And I probably would need to leave this dry a bit longer, so I'm going to end up with some brown fingers. But it's just brought it a bit more vintagey to match in with the papers. So let me have a look. You can sort of see the difference, or I could earlier, between the vintage one and the bright white. So let's just do the same with this one. Just this side, just run it through the tea dye. So you would just add your sweets into there and tie it up. Some nice tight knots. And do the same at the top. So just drag it through my tea dye. And I said, probably leave it to dry. There we go. So we've got now, of course, fill it before you tie up the second end, a nice little festive cracker made in no time. So you could make 6 of these, 12 of these, packs of them, nice and easy. And because they're square, you're going to be able to put them next to each other if you're storing, or even before Christmas Day, if you haven't got space, you can just store them flat and just make them up last minute, which is a brilliant space saver as well. So there we go. For the people who wanted larger crackers, especially for Christmas time, especially we're getting close now, a last minute, they're not going to take you too long, and a great way of using those 8x8 papers you've already got. So thank you for watching. Can't wait to see what you do with yours. Are you going to decorate yours up then with a bit more? So I've got all the little toppers and stuff I could add. I've got the ephemera pieces we could build up. So, you know, go to town. So I can't wait to see your versions of these. So remember to share pictures of yours with me in Paper Crafting with Paul on Facebook, which will be linked below, or just type Paper Crafting with Paul into a Facebook search. So thanks for watching. Please give me a thumbs up and some comments. It really does help. And I'll see you all again soon.